So today I'm going to give you some information about money mistakes that we all make, and hopefully you'll use the information or refer to some of the books in order to help you save as much as you can. You can have your own wealth with following some of these suggestions. So basically this is about money mistakes that we all make and how we can change some of our habits so that we would have more money. There are many books that speak on how to save money, spending better, just being smarter with your money, refinancing, a whole lot of suggestions that you can do to improve your finances. I'm going to let you know about 5 publications or books that you can read, but of course there are plenty more for you to refer to. So Paul Lim has a book, and the book is called Money Mistakes You Can't Afford to Make. That's a good resource. I also think that it's free on a Kindle app. Susie Orman has The Money Class. There's I believe her name's Ruth Hayden, and hers is For Richer, Not Poor. The Money Book, and that's for couples. So that's always good if you have 2 incomes coming into one household. Living Rich by Spending Smart is by Greg Camp. Dollar Pinching, which is a consumer's guide to smart spending, and that's by Shelley Branch. So those are wonderful resources to go to help you with, better ways to spend your money, because you have to spend it, you have to live, you just can't save everything that you make. So it's just a way to make certain that you're putting your money to how it would better suit you. So a major thing is to make sure that you have a high credit score if that's possible. And having a good credit score will give you a better rate on mortgage loans, car loans, credit card rates, even down to insurance premiums. And the difference of your credit score makes a big difference in how much you pay based on the rates that you're given. So if one person has a credit score of 605 and the other person has a credit score of 780, the rates both of those persons are given will be completely different. And it may not seem like that big of a difference, but when you balance out how much they pay over the course of years, the finance charges are what makes that difference. There could be thousands and thousands of dollars that would make up the difference, and they could have both the same balance. So the guy with the 605 credit score, he might get an interest rate of 26.99 for a $2,000 balance credit card. The person with the 780, she may get 9.99. The difference of the finance charges, the higher or the lower credit score, they will wind up paying $13,522 if they only pay the minimum payment. If the higher score only pays the minimum payment, then they would pay about $832 in finance charges. But the years differ based upon them paying just simply the minimum. Even down with cars and the car rates, they are, it's just going to be completely different with the finance charges that you pay over those period of times. It's the same thing with mortgage loans. You can wind up buying 3 houses if you have a higher interest rate on your 30-year mortgage. And it will be detailed in your paperwork. So when you actually sign up for a mortgage agreement, you see the total finance charges that you pay. it would be good if you get loans that don't give you a prepayment penalty. With that, you could always put extra when you can, or instead of making monthly payments, make bi-weekly payments, which means that you pay your debt off quicker because that bi-weekly frequency adds one full extra payment per year. So that's always a plus. The difference in fees is what saves you money. You may not see it right away, but your loans may be paid off in fewer years. You have more money to put other places. So, once you pay one thing off, the money that you've been used to spending anyway should then go on to the next smallest balance that you have. Is a good suggestion. Then you just also have to think about what you need versus what you want. So who are you keeping up with? I'm not sure if the Joneses acknowledge that you have bills. The economy and just living within your own income is always what you're supposed to do. If refinancing is a option for you for any of your debt or debt consolidation in order to receive a lower interest rate, that's always a good option. Just over years, if you calculate how much interest you would pay, the goal is to reduce how much interest you pay on these debts or loans, because you can't change the fact that you have debt, so you can at least try to spend smarter. Just continue to live within your means. Don't buy more than you can afford to have or pay for. And it's just facts. Just create your own budget, work with it, stay within it. Try not to borrow what you can't afford to pay back. Knowing, what you can afford, what you can't afford is a great start. So I wish you well on your money mistakes, and hopefully you'll spend smarter.